up, everyone? Yeah, as you can see, I'm not fully ready, but I wanted to start the stream. I wanted to get my dog in here. Shout out, Rex. And so I'm going to be setting up while the stream is starting, so bear with me here. Actually, I can't pull up the charts. We can do that. Wait a second. That is, what is this? What the heck? Okay. Alright, there we go. There's the charts. Get this refreshed. See what's going on here. Man, it's cold. I tried to warm it up a little bit. Beforehand, let me move this mic too. That's probably better. Just got back from the gym. Feels good. Day 2 back. Snapping back to it. And just watching the market. I try to keep an eye on it while I'm at the gym. My dog. I have a giant tire. It's an old dirt bike tire in here. Man, he loves it. He's just gnawing on it right now. Alright, so bear with me while I set up. So it looks like we've had a pullback coming into power hour. SPY back to basically opening. Q still holding up a little bit higher, and IWM kind of the inverse. That's weird. Wonder what was causing that. Meta? I don't think meta. Oh. Man, that was dumb. Or did I just do that? No. No, I didn't. So yeah, I don't know why it looks so bad. Maybe some of the big stocks in there. We'll take a look at them. I'll break them down for you guys so you can see what like the top 5 or 10 are for SPY, Q, and IWM. And we can kind of look at those together, get a refresher. Maybe some have changed I'm not aware of. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but... Alright. I got a new gym badge today because I have lost... I don't know what happened. I'm always so good about not losing anything, and for whatever reason, it just kept falling off my keys. Just so many times in a row. 3 times in a row, it just disappeared. And I guess I need to get some better key rings. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't lost anything else off it. So I put it on my headphone case. So hopefully this time it's not an issue. I forgot what I was doing. So yeah, just got back from the gym, so I'm pretty parched. I was curious if this would key out, but it's not quite the same green. It's kind of transparent. Man, good boy, Rex. He just looked at me like, what? What do you got for me? Yeah, you're being a good boy. I need to get a dog cam. That'd be fun. Alright. Still setting up. Almost got it here. Oh, well. What's that? What the? SPY pulling back. Are we going to have a nice flush in the hour? Let's see. Let's see. Is it put 30? Let's take a look at puts right now. These puts could print. SPY drops real quick right here. And once again, you guys, I'm really hungry. So, if my stomach starts growling, please ignore. Just trying to plug in a couple cords to the MacBook. You might have just heard Rex. What, bud? All right, these puts now, $6.90 puts, going for $8, $9. Watch that order book close. Be patient. You don't want to be the first one in there. I was gonna change my sweatshirts because this one's not the warmest, and I wish I did. It's 54.3 degrees in here right now, 61% humidity. I know you're all were wondering what the humidity levels were. It's obviously everyone's first question when they turn on a stream. How humid is it in there, buddy? Going to town on that thing. Alright, what else can we do in here? Trying to come up with, you know, ways to make it more entertaining. For me and for you, obviously. Other than just trading stocks on here, because Power Hour is pretty simple and it's pretty straightforward. We come on here, we're looking for something to move for the last hour. But when that's not happening, good boy, then what shall we do? If you're wondering what my dog looks like, it's kind of like that. A little bit like that. Except for that, he's way cuter than that thing. I should just put a real picture of him on there. But I didn't. I will, though. Growing so fast. Alright, here we go on the puts. 8, 9. Could get in right now for $9. Boom. Just like that. You'd already be safe. 10, 11. Could set a stop loss at 11. You'd be up, what, 20%? Man, look at that. 100% move in like 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds, you guys. That is what being prepared will do. Beautiful flush. End of day. Just being prepared. Coming. I mean, yesterday was boring. Nothing happened. It was just choppy. Rex. Leave it. Good boy. Yesterday it was choppy. But just technically speaking, this was a great setup. Rex, stop it. Leave it, bud. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. But like I said, I was looking for the flush. Now, how far will it go? That's the next question. Let's look at the price action from this morning. We just hit new low a day. Support levels right here, pre-market. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Just I don't think you guys can quite see him. He's just, oh, there he is. Let's zoom out a little bit. And you can see we're at support from yesterday. Look at that. No coincidence. Now where do we head next? Watch for these levels down to 689.50. I'd call the next level support. No biting. No. No biting. Good boy. Still got them puppy bites. No. No biting. Rex. Good boy. Good boy. 689.50. And let's zoom back. Actually, we don't need to zoom in. Keep an eye on the 15-second chart that I'm in the way of. Let me move my... Rex, drop it. Come here. Come here. Up. Come here, buddy. Look how big he is. Look at him. Let me move my camera box. Dude. Dude. Okay. I don't know if this is much better for you guys. This will probably work. If I move my mic. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Yeah. You talk to the mic. Don't bite it. Don't bite it. That's expensive. No biting. No biting. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, you are. Good boy. Hi. You're such a good boy, bud. Tame the beast. Alright. Man, you are sweet, buddy. You're sweet. I don't know if any of you guys have pets out there, but we didn't have a dog for so long. For so long. Hey, don't scratch me. We need to actually trim his nails, but waited years. Kids always wanted one. And we finally gave in. We're prepared. They're just so much work, and obviously we know that. And so we didn't want to get one. No biting. But this guy, he's the best. Even though he still bites because he's a puppy. Good boy. Down. Down. Stay. And he's so easy to train. Down. Down. Sit. Stay. Don't make me look like a liar. So yeah, that was a quick 100% move, you guys. It's not going to get better than a 100% move. It's not. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It can, definitely. I mean, look at it. It already is. It went from 9. We could have got in at 9. And what did this hit? I got a little distracted. 35. Hey, down. Down. Stay down. He's getting so tall. And you could have got out 34. Could have made 300%. Comfortably 300% on that move right there. Just playing the flush, that end of day flush. So being prepared, watch those levels, and just take note of them like we've been doing. You can see we're still in this upward channel here, and ultimately hitting that support level that we marked yesterday. So pretty freaking incredible. Easy way to triple, quadruple your money. Now, I guess maybe I shouldn't say easy. That doesn't sound right, because it does take a lot of time and effort to get it down. But once you're ready, I mean, it is easy. That's quick money. That's a minute, 2 minutes. You could have got in and out. So that's the plays I like to look for. I like to keep it simple and look for those moves where you can get in and out in less than 5 minutes or so. And try to get comfortable. You know, set that stop loss, take profit order, and just drag them up as you go. Now, I didn't trade that. I should have, but I needed to put more money in the account. And I should probably just do that today, but been very busy, so at least I wanted to get on here and find some trades for you guys. Now, I gotta get some treats ready for this dog. He's being really good, though. Chewing on a stick. He's kind of been whittling it down, though. And I really should be, sharing it. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Please smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it. And we're going to keep these coming every day. Power hour. These things are great though. If you have a dog, highly recommend. Keeps him busy, makes him think. I swear he's learning how to open it. And he's staring at me right now like, are you gonna drop that thing? Good boy. There you go, bud. Alright. See, this is why you want to be ready to take profit. Because if you would have held on to that thinking, man, this could just keep going. This could be 1,000, 2,000%. Of course it could. But there's a much better chance it doesn't happen. If it does, it's not right away. So if you want to hold on to something long like that, the easiest way to come across that kind of opportunity, to ride it without being so stressed, is to buy like 5 contracts at once, sell 4 of them, and make all your money. So that last contract is just pure profit, takes the stress out, and then you can really move that stop loss down to where you're just getting out break even on that contract, and no matter what, you're still locking in profit. But that gives you much more wiggle room, because if you look at the options chart, see, it's still up 100% from where we were first looking at it. But you can see it's been up and down a little bit. So you could have easily gotten shaken out here at $15, $12, which would suck, just to watch it bounce back up. Been there, done that thousands of times. It's all part of the process. So if you do that and you get shaken out, hey, just be grateful for green. That's what it's all about. Being grateful for green, cutting losses quick, and having a plan. Now, let me move myself back. I feel like I'm intrusive. I feel like I need to end this other stream. Wait. Alright. Here we go. Looking for that second part of the move. Down here to support at 690.15. And this is the bottom of the upwards channel, I believe. You can see, depending on the time frame you're looking at, it's going to look different. That's why it looks like it's much further away on the 4-hour chart compared to the 1-minute chart. 15. Let's see, it's a little bit further. Some water. I don't like drinking out of straws on camera, so don't mock me, alright? Something about it. SPY pulling back again. Let's see what these 690s are at. 21. Come on, baby. Wow. Okay. There was probably an echo that whole time, dang it. I had the gosh darn mic for this camera on. Oh, it was echoey. Damn it! Man, all that quality Rex footage, echoey. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I apologize for that echo earlier. It should be taken care of now. That's the streaming camera mic. I didn't ask for a mic. It came with the mic. And then we had an echo. So, yeah, it should. The audio should sound better now. Now, you might hear my dog. He's being a little crazy right now. Hey, bud. But it definitely probably sounded really bad. Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it should be better. Man, that's so frustrating. That's what I get for rushing. But hey, it was either go work out. Rex, get down. Rex, down. Big man. It was either skip the gym or rush. So here we are. So these are up now 200% from when we were first looking at them. 690 puts hitting that flush. If this breaks again, these could easily hit $50. Easily. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller. That way you can see the 15-second chart behind my giant ass head. All right. Let me scoot over. All right, so you can see the 15-second chart right there. That way when I have the options up, you can still see it. So up from 9 to 33. And if you look at the chart on it, not the hour chart, that'll make no sense. See, back to where it was, like I said, you could have easily gotten shaken out here. And that's all right if you're locking in profit. But if you're looking for some crazy moves, you want to buy more than one contract, take profit so that you have nothing left to risk, and everything you're holding is just pure profit. Set your stop loss way down. And if the market happens, man, and if it moves, that's when you see those crazy 1,000% moves. Otherwise, it's really hard to have the patience to hold on to something through a downtrend without getting shaken out. So there's different ways to go about it, and depending on the contract, if you're looking at same day, you're going to see the quickest return. If this was a 1 day till expire, this probably would have only went up 150% at the most. But since it's same day, it's now up 350% or so. Still coming down. Q coming down too. See what the support is on Q. Just about there, honestly. 624. Support from this morning. SPY breaking through support. IWM still trying to hold this uptrend right here, but it's about to break. More than likely. Any more downward pressure from SPY and Q, and this is probably going to come back with it. Trump orders halt to dividends and stock buybacks for defense companies. Markets barely blink after U.S. removes Venezuela's Maduro. That's pretty wild. I just kept seeing pictures of him. I didn't even know what he looked like, honestly. I just got kind of worn out on politics after the last election. That I've been pretty checked out on politics. The only thing I pay attention to is things that affect the economy. Um, and this didn't really do that, I guess. But yeah, all I saw was weird pictures of him. And I was like, who is this guy? And there's just memes. It's just crazy that something like that can happen. And it's just turned into jokes and memes immediately on the internet. I didn't even know what was going on. And then I saw the headlines and I was like, oh, okay. Because I did see the headlines when he was captured or whatever, but I didn't know what he looked like. I just saw the alerts on my phone. So yeah, pretty wild. Pretty freaking wild. And we are continuing to sell off, man. This is nice. That's what I love about trading stocks and options. You can make money up, you can make money down. Now, holding long term, of course, you don't want it to go down, but hey, that's what hedging's for. So from 9 to 40, he could have got out right now. 9 to 40. This could be a 500% contract. Still a half hour left in the day. And realistically, we could come all the way back down to around 688, 689. Which is only, yeah, $1.50, $2. That's very feasible. Very feasible. Burr. Yeah, I do have a space heater in here too. It's not doing the job on my neck though. And I'm not a scarf guy. 43, 47, 50. What I just said a few minutes ago, it could easily hit 50. Here we are, from 9 to 50. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And this is why I went from trading penny stocks to options. You could be, man, scanning screeners for hours just hoping to find something that can make a move like that. And most of the time you're chasing the tail end of it. Once in a while you get ahead of the ball. Find some OTC penny stocks that move, but with options it's much more predictable. Like you guys just saw it all play out here. Unfortunately, the first part was pretty damn echoey. 300 away from passing test. Nice. Hell yeah. So close, man. 300. Consistency pays off for sure. That's good. That, I mean, depending on what your average day is, that could just be a day. Could be a few days. Could be a trade. Depends on how aggressive you are, but that is awesome. I don't want to say congratulations yet. I don't want to jinx it. But fingers crossed for you, man. And then just, my only advice is just to keep trading exactly how you're doing once you pass. Because I passed it and then I totally screwed it up. I think I just got aggressive. I don't even remember exactly what happened. But next time, plan on being level-headed and just taking my time. Hopefully it's all within a month. But yeah, it sucks to pass it, pay that fee to be fully funded or whatever. It was like $160, $200, something like that. And then to freaking fail after that, I was like, oh my God, so frustrating. But it's such a cool website or platform, I should say. And opportunity. I mean, to be able to take 90% profit trading without your own money, that's incredible. And obviously, there's nothing stopping you from then taking your capital elsewhere. It's really cool. And their YouTube channel does pretty good too. Mostly gold, nice. You trade minis or micros? Been on Q, but gold and SPY. Oh, on futures? Nice. Yeah, I haven't looked at gold recently. I looked at silver the other day. I'm assuming it's been moving good too, though. But when I was trading futures, I was mostly trading SPY, but also a little bit of crude oil and gold. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Occasionally Russell. Um, Man, this contract though, 9 to 55. If you had a handful of those, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. Nothing to sneeze at. I don't know what that percentage is. Gold coin, okay. Yep, focus is key. Consistency, absolutely, with everything. With everything, man. It's so important. And what's cool when you, take time to get good at anything, whatever it is in life, you can really apply those same mindset to anything. And once you've become really good at something, it's like it gives you so much more confidence. Be like, oh, okay, I can do anything really if I just take the time and put in the effort. Man, $70, $9 to $70, incredible. Um, oh, silver 5 cons fast, gold slower. Yeah, go play silver on paper. Yeah, for sure. Once I get back in, I'll definitely start probably a couple days just warming back up with the practice account, and then get into the live one because it doesn't take much to rebuild all of that muscle memory and remember all of the terminology and everything. But when you haven't been in it for a while, it does make a huge difference. Just like with trading, when you're on it and you're consistently watching the market, it's so much easier to spot big plays coming. Just like this one today, just being prepared for it. Just because I've been more focused on the market this week, it was so much easier to spot it coming. Yesterday was so boring, it fizzled out, which made me a little bit more confident that hopefully something will happen today. And after it hit all-time highs, that pullback, man, everyone just taking profit. So not surprised. But yeah, TA is king. And man, I am excited for you though. 300 away. That is awesome. That is awesome. I definitely want to get back on that soon. Soon. I'm trying not to do options and futures at the same time because I just end up overworking myself. So I guess I'm kind of on the fence on whether I want to start the year with the options or just relaunch a futures combine. So I don't want to do both at the same time. Man, from 9 back to 70, it's still going. Still going. Where is that next level support? Q hit 624. Next level support on Q 623. Pretty good chance it hits it. There's not a lot traded between 624 and 623. So if SPY keeps dumping, I'm going to assume they all will. And their IWM broke its trend coming down. I love these trends, man. This is pretty easy money. As far as trading goes, this is a nice easy trend. Now we are coming up on what could be some support or potential choppiness, so I will say the meat of the move might be done, more than likely, for SPY at least. And for Q, well, Q is filling like, oh, I didn't even notice Q had this gap to fill. Now technically it did fill, but there was not much volume traded right there, so yeah, I could see 622. That's pre-market. Let me zoom out a little bit. Uh, haven't done micro futures, but use futures to track accordingly. Yeah, help see the moves, but interesting in trading futures direct. Have to find right broker. Yeah, it is. It's hard to find a good broker to trade. You can trade them on Webull. I haven't really tested it, but what I've liked so far the most is just using Top Step to trade futures. And if you've never used it or don't know, I think it's $50 a month or 60 for the smallest account, and that just gives you access to various different platforms. They have one that I like the most. that is a web page one, so you can use it on any computer. That way, for me, I was using TS Trader before, and that was only on one computer. And then I tried Ninja Trader before, and that was only on like Mac. So with the web page one, you can use Mac or Windows, and it's easy to just pop it up anywhere, or even on your phone. Trading on your phone is definitely harder, but it can be done. That's how I started. Um, but yeah, it's good to track it too, especially at nighttime when the market's closed. And yeah, Top Step though, great platform. Started Apex for $20. They have 90. Oh dang, $20. Yeah, I think I was gonna ask you about Apex. I don't remember if I did or not. $20. So that might be a better way to start if you don't even want to put 50 in. $20 is great. 20. I mean, hey, I've done a lot of $20 challenges. Big fan of starting with $20. I think anyone can come up with $20. I mean, you can download an app and do surveys and make $20. Now it's gonna take a long time because they don't pay much, but you can definitely do it. So, that's great. $20 for that. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know how it is compared to Top Step. Is there what's their split like? Is it like 90 or 80? The ones that I've looked at before were pretty close to Top Step, but I think they had the highest split at 90. But I haven't compared for a while either. Once I found Top Step and liked it, I didn't look around too much further after that. And I was also like an affiliate for a while with them too, so it was nice because I could offer discounts and use the discount too by the end of that program. Unfortunately, it was pretty sweet though. I don't know why they did that. I think they just did it for small channels. I don't know if they still do it on big channels or not. But I'm guessing it wasn't lucrative enough for them anymore. You can paper futures on wealth charts. I've never even heard of wealth charts. Take a look at that. Well, that's not wealth charts. Let me see. Bill Clinton. Wait, was that Bill Clinton with a? I don't know. These Epstein files, man. Release the damn files. Wealth charts. I like that name. Yeah, even my computer is cold. Cold to the touch. Alright, well I guess I'm not gonna sign up right now. But I wonder if you could do it on Webull or not. Let me see. Oh man. Started to panic for a second. I didn't realize what time it was. So I have to leave like right on time. Today. So it's like, oh no. So I'm checking Webull right now to see if you can too, but I feel like you could. I just got a notification. Wait, what? Hold on. Slightly off topic. This says breaking news. I need some of that breaking news. Alert. Okay, it says White House says all options are on the table, including military force to take Greenland. Wait, what? 43% chance it happens, according to Kalshi. Are you kidding me right now? Are people betting on if we take Greenland? That's insane. Actually insane. 43% chance? I don't know how far back this poll goes. Wait. There it is. Probably not the best way to share it, but that's insane. And then I swear I just saw something else. Where'd it go? Great. Lost it. Yeah. I don't have Kalshi. Robin Hood's enough of a gamble with crappy execution. For sure. That is facts. I don't have Kalshi either. I downloaded it, but I've never used it. But I've definitely had Robin Hood. I don't use Robin Hood anymore either. But I'm pretty sure. I think they started putting some of that stuff on there too, right? I know Crypto.com app has some ways to play in the predictive market. But yeah. So the market might be out of steam, and look at that. Resting right on the support. Man, I love technical analysis. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like art to me. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but when it just plays out perfectly, hits those support levels, bounces, and sometimes it's literally to the exact penny. And more often than you'd be surprised how often it happens. Once you start doing it a lot and marking it, it's pretty crazy. So I definitely encourage you guys to use trend lines if you don't or haven't before. If you have before, you can kind of visualize them after you've done it for long enough. But the difference is you don't have that same satisfaction. It's a little bit more of a dopamine hit, I would say, when it does actually hit those trend lines that you drew. Personally, at least. But yeah, I don't think it's going to do too much more. What will those 690s end up at? 51. From 9 to 51. And it is starting to pour down rain. You probably could hear it. It's probably subtle. It might sound kind of nice. I don't know. It might make you sleepy if you're driving, though. So at the same time, my stomach is going off. It's going off. Oh my god. It sounds like a storm in here. Being a good boy, Rex. Almost forgot he was in here. Just been chilling. I'm scared to talk to him or say his name or make eye contact. Because, if you have kids or if you had puppies, you know. You know what I'm saying. Don't disturb the beast. So what I was just going to do is see what this did today. So we were looking at it, and you could have got in at 9 on the bid at 9. That was right here. We watched it all happen live. Now, it was a little echoey at first, unfortunately. Wait, that wasn't right. Okay. Well, let's see if I can draw this right. From 9 to 80. 780%. Let's go to 79 because that's what you technically, that's the most you could have done if you perfectly timed it. Got in at 9 when we were looking at it, and then you hit the peak. You could have got a 767% gain. And how long was that? I guess I don't need this. I can use my eyes. So from 12, 13-ish. Well, not ish. This is it. From 12:12 to 12:39. 700% profit you could have made. Incredible. And this happens so often. So if you guys just watch it happen, it's alright. There'll be lots more moves. Don't beat yourself up. If you bought here and you sold here and lost money, it's okay. It happens. Learn from it. Don't forget that pain. It's the same. It's like that same pain you have when you're really hungry. I feel it. It's deep. Yep. Hi, dude. Hi. What are you doing down there? This rain, every time. Makes me so tired. It's crazy. So we got about 8 minutes left. Not too much going on. Still just bouncing around. Hey, bud. So for tomorrow, what I'll be watching though, now it's about that time. Rex, out. One second. Let me give. He's bigger than he was when he first started coming in here, obviously. But he used to be able to fit under the table and then in this little cubby. He can't fit in there very well anymore. I've never had a dog grow so fast. I mean, I've mostly just had labs. So they were like medium sized, maybe large. And Rex is a purebred Rottweiler, so he's going to be huge. Don't bite that. Thank you. And so he's growing like extra fast, I swear. All right. Where was I? So we got 6 minutes left. In counting. Burr. I think it's getting colder. I don't remember what I said it was earlier, but it's 53.9 now. I want to say I said it was 54.6. Fact check me on that. Man, we are just tapping that 200 EMA on the 15. Looking at the hour chart. 200 EMA on the 1 hour is 686. Now, I've been talking about this gap since Monday, and if you look at it, we're just, man, we're almost, oof. We almost fully filled that area again, so not surprised that we had that fast price action. That's exactly what I was talking about. I said on Monday, once we get to this level, and if we break support, there's a good chance you see a quick volatile move to the downside. And, man, if I could go back, I wish I could just pull it up, because word for word, I probably said you could probably find a contract that could get you 500% or more. And we just watched that happen today. 700% profit in, 30 minutes or so, less than 30 minutes. And that's because there has not been a lot of price action right there, so low volume, and when there's low volume, there's big moves when that volume comes in. So there's just not those levels to catch it, so that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now for tomorrow, I will watch for support around 689, 688.50, 688.50. We'll see if we hold, and we'll see if we stay within this uptrend. Buddy, you're being a little noisy. We'll see if we hold this uptrend that we drew on, I don't remember if it was Monday or Sunday. But that's what's going on over here on the 4-hour chart. You can see we're still within it. It is a little aggressive. I could probably slightly adjust it. But I'm going to leave it as is because we did just tap it today. So we'll see. There's a good chance we pull a little bit below it and then continue and then stay in this, this slight uptrend that we are in overall. But we'll see if anything crazy happens. I mean, I didn't expect the U.S. to capture the president of Venezuela. I would have thought that would have moved the market more, honestly, but nothing really happened. I guess it was pretty casual. I don't know. So it is what it is, but 3 minutes left to go. And so if we come back down to the downside, that's what we'll be watching for. 689, 688.50. You can see where that support comes from, right around here. So maybe even just call it 688 just to round it down. And then from there, 680, I guess 687. This range between 680, 650, and 687, I'd expect it. I would expect it to bounce somewhere around there. I'd expect it to bounce. And then to the upside, we'll see what happens. But we could see a nice move back to the upside. But we'll see. We are leaning a little bit bearish right now. But if we do watch for that resistance around 691, that was a previous level of support overnight. So I would expect it to be resistance again. But before then, I guess I should mention this level, 690.15. That was support, and it's going to be resistance. Let's just change it to red right now. So that is now resistance. We'll see what happens. Now, it could happen that we gap up overnight, or not even gap up. We trend slightly up overnight, and then we kind of sit on that level tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out. Now, let's go over to Q. QQQ. And we can just briefly mention some of these levels. I could throw some alerts on here. You can see Q is at support right now around 624, 623.50. What are you doing, big guy? I don't think he knows what he's doing or looking for. But for tomorrow, if we do continue to sell off, these levels, there's a gap right here. So I would expect a pretty quick move to 622 if it does happen. So watch for that to happen. But if it doesn't, watch for support to hold around 623.50. But if that support breaks at 623.15-ish, I would watch for a pretty quick move for a nice, $1.50 move to the downside, and watch that alongside with SPY and IWM and everything else, just to give you more confidence in your play. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be live for another big move tomorrow when that happens. If it's during power hour, I will be here every day during power hour committed. But I'm trying to also stream earlier too. Do you need to go potty, bud? Okay. Well, that's a wrap on the day. It is 1 o'clock. I should end it there. I got to go pick up my kid and get moving. Rex, up. Come here, bud. Up. Hi. Say bye to the camera, bud. Say bye. Good boy. Good boy. Here, let's move the camera so you can say bye. I know. I know. You're such a beast, aren't you? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yes, you are. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Yes, you are. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.